Jennifer Arnold, star of The Little Couple, recently gave birth to a baby girl. But sadly, the baby was stillborn. I will explain everything. Today, we're sharing a story that's both heartbreaking and inspiring. Jennifer Arnold and her husband Bill Klein have shared their lives with us for over 10 years on The Little Couple, showing us their joys, struggles, and strong spirit. Recently, they faced a tragedy no parent should ever have to go through: the loss of their newborn daughter in August 2025. For those who don't know, The Little Couple began on TLC in 2009. It follows Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein, both of whom have dwarfism. Jennifer is a neonatologist, a doctor who cares for newborn babies, and Bill is a successful businessman. Together, they built a life full of love, laughter, and resilience. We've watched them get married, move to Houston, build their dream home, and become parents to 2 adopted children, Will and Zoe. We also saw Jennifer fight cancer in 2013. Through everything, their positivity has touched millions. But on August 15, 2025, everything changed. Jennifer gave birth to a baby girl they named Lily, only to find out she was stillborn. This news shocked their family and fans, leaving everyone heartbroken beyond words. In this video, we'll share their journey, from the challenges they faced building their family, to the joy of this pregnancy, and the devastating moment that changed their lives forever. We'll also talk about how they're coping, and what their story means for others who have experienced similar loss. This is a sensitive topic, and our hearts go out to Jennifer, Bill, and their loved ones. Our goal is not just to tell their story, but to honor their strength and raise awareness about stillbirth, a loss that affects many families but is often kept quiet. Let's look back at how Jennifer and Bill built the family they have today. If you've followed The Little Couple, you know their path to parenthood wasn't easy. Both Jennifer and Bill have skeletal dysplasia, a form of dwarfism, which made pregnancy risky for Jennifer. Early in their marriage, they dreamed of having children, but knew having biological kids might not be possible. They didn't give up, though. Instead, they explored other ways to grow their family, showing the determination that defines their lives. Their first try was through surrogacy. They found a surrogate and were hopeful, imagining a little one who might carry their strength and spirit. But the surrogate had a miscarriage, and their hope was shattered. Jennifer later said how crushing that moment was. They had so many dreams that suddenly vanished. It was hard, but they knew they had to keep going. Bill said they wouldn't let anything stop them. They wanted to be parents no matter what. So, they turned to adoption. In 2013, they adopted their son Will from China. Will, like his parents, has dwarfism. Meeting him was magical. Jennifer held this little boy who had already been through so much, and Bill was filled with pride. Later that year, they adopted Zoe from India, another beautiful child with dwarfism. Zoe's big eyes and infectious laugh quickly won everyone over, including her brother Will. Raising Will and Zoe has had challenges. Jennifer and Bill have been open about their kids' medical needs, from surgeries to therapies, while balancing their own work and health. But they've also shared joy, family vacations, silly dance parties, and watching their children grow into their unique selves. Then, in 2013, came another test. Jennifer was diagnosed with a rare cancer called choriocarcinoma, caused by a non-viable pregnancy. She went through chemotherapy, while Bill and the kids supported her. It was a dark time, but Jennifer's recovery showed her strength. She said, "Cancer took a lot from me, but it didn't take my hope. I had Bill, Will, and Zoe, and that was enough to keep me going." By 2025, their family seemed complete. They were settled in Florida, where Jennifer worked at a children's hospital and Bill ran his businesses. Fans thought their parenthood journey was over, until Jennifer and Bill surprised everyone. In February 2025, they announced they were expecting a baby girl. After years of fertility struggles and adoption, this pregnancy was a shock, not just to fans, but to them too. Jennifer, now 51, had conceived naturally, a miracle they hadn't dared to hope for. They shared the news on Instagram with a photo of Jennifer's small baby bump and Bill holding a pink sign that said, "It's a girl." The caption read, "Our family is growing and we couldn't be happier. Baby girl, we can't wait to meet you." The announcement brought an outpouring of love. Fans sent messages saying, "This is incredible and you deserve all the happiness in the world." Will and Zoe were very excited too. Jennifer later shared a video of them decorating the nursery, placing stuffed animals in the crib and choosing pink curtains. They decided to name their daughter Lily, a soft and sweet name, just like the little girl they imagined. Throughout the pregnancy, Jennifer documented every step carefully. She saw her doctors regularly, knowing the risks because of her age and health history. But every checkup brought good news. Lily was growing strong. Bill said, "We'd sit there listening to her heartbeat, and it felt like a gift every time they dreamed of the day they would bring Lily home, imagining Will and Zoe as big siblings." On August 15, 2025, Jennifer went into labor. It started like any other day. Contractions woke her early, and she quickly grabbed the hospital bag. They were nervous but excited, holding hands as they drove to the hospital. Jennifer, being a doctor, stayed calm and breathed through the pain. Bill later said, "She was so strong. I just kept telling her how proud I was." But when Lily was born, the room fell silent. There was no cry, no first breath. The doctors worked quickly, their faces serious, but it was too late. "I'm so sorry," the doctor said, his voice breaking. "Your baby didn't make it." Jennifer and Bill held each other tightly, tears streaming down their faces as they held their stillborn daughter. She was perfect, tiny, with delicate features and a wisp of dark hair. But she was gone. In the days after losing Lily, Jennifer and Bill were overwhelmed by grief. They held a private funeral with just family and close friends. They planted a tree in their backyard to honor her memory. Jennifer said, "Lily was ours, even if only for a moment. We'll always love her." Fans sent messages of support, many sharing their own stories of loss. The couple sought counseling and leaned on their faith and each other to get through the pain. Jennifer and Bill's story shows the strength of the human spirit. Losing Lily broke their hearts, but it did not break them. They are moving forward, cherishing Will and Zoe, and finding ways to keep Lily's memory alive. Their openness reminds us that stillbirth is not something to hide. It is a loss that deserves compassion and understanding. More updates. Jennifer Arnold from The Little Couple shared sad news about the death of a loved one. She also publicly apologized for a mistake she made. And she shared a special first moment on Thanksgiving. "I will explain everything." Jennifer Arnold, star of The Little Couple, recently had an argument with a family member. This upset Bill Klein's wife, and she vented her frustrations online. Then what happened next? In April 2023, Jen officially welcomed a new furry family member.